recognize. And what this means is, in order to even have a chance to be able to manage myself, I must first be aware of myself, right? No self-awareness, no self-management. Just like if I was the boss of a group of other people, how could I manage them and their tasks and their responsibilities and their trials and their triumphs if I didn't even know what they were doing, if I never came to the office, if I never looked at their reports, if I never met with them? I could not do that. And the same is true here in the committee of Dave. If I am not, and hear me use this word because I choose it very deliberately, if I am not constantly checking in with myself, then it's very difficult to manage myself. It's very difficult to manage myself because when do problems arise? All right? Do problems arise when I'm doing something super fun that very naturally draws all my attention to it, like eating an ice cream? Do I tend to have a problem then that requires some management? No. Right? When problems tend to come up is when I am doing, thinking, saying, in some way experiencing something that is hard, something that I don't want, something that maybe is easier for me to deny. And so you can see the paradox there. You can see the difficulty there. Precisely when I need my management the most, I am of the habit to be unaware, because our natural habit is to turn away from pain, Something difficult happens, and I go into the distraction of social media. Something terrible happens, and I want to anesthetize myself with some substance. Right? We don't want to feel the pain. And so we don't even want to recognize that it's happening. Just like when you're having a terrible day and you walk into a room of people who care about you, whether it's walking home, into your home, whether it's walking into the office, and somebody asks you how you're doing, and you don't want to say how you're really doing. You don't want to turn to that person and say, well, my Monday so far has brought me to the point of existential crisis. I am overwhelmed with anxiety, touching depression, and gritting my teeth with rage right now. We don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. And so instead, we avoid, we deny, we say things like, I'm fine. I have 100 joking answers for the question of how I am, all of which in 100 different ways artfully lie. Oh, I'm good enough for government work. Oh, I'm doing better than I deserve. On and on and on. But all of these euphemisms point to the universal truth that we are designed, when we touch the hot plate accidentally, when we touch the hot pan on the stove, to pull away. Right? At that level, think about it even deeper than your thoughts, even deeper than your personality. At a biological level, we are designed to quickly retract from pain. This habit, which benefits us sometimes, causes us a lot of difficulty and suffering as well. Because as we've all experienced, right? We're all adults here on the call. We've all experienced countless times avoiding something only for it to grow worse and worse and bigger and more urgent. So the very first step is bare recognition. Is figuring out a way, integrating our mindfulness practice into our lives enough that we maintain a baseline recognition, a baseline raw awareness of what's actually happening.